Well, Ronan, that's euphemistically called housekeeping, done at Snetterton in difficult conditions. I'm not sure how much you might have got out of that session.
No, it was quite tough there. Obviously, we come into the weekend on cloud 9, back down to earth a little bit in that one. Just such different conditions to acclimatise to. Car was not quite where we need to be yet, but we know what to do, and we're not in a bad place. Obviously, P11 is in the mid pack, and we know we'll only keep moving further forwards. But it was pretty sketchy. Found braking really tough in that one, but we'll adapt and hopefully be stronger.
In conditions like that, where it suddenly started to rain just before the session, do you come away from it feeling, well, that was 25 minutes of time I could have spent, more profitably? Did you actually come away having learned anything, I guess, is what I'm asking?
No.
Okay.
I got to a certain point and kind of tailed off, plateaued a little bit. But again, if today's fully wet, then it's good continuity. We can go into quali with a lot more data banked, a few more ideas with setup and things like that, whereas it's better. I prefer this like a full day of something, because if you go straight into a wet quali, it's a shot in the dark really of where you're going to be. And obviously we haven't done a huge amount of testing around here in the dry, never mind in the wet, so we've done nothing in the wet. So it's going to be a real day of learning, and when it comes to quali, tighten the belts a bit more and just see what crack we can give it.
You mentioned coming off cloud 9. Of course, you left Brands Hatch with a big smile on your face. In fact, I was listening to the interview I did with you at Brands, where the champagne was dripping off your nose and your hat onto my microphone. Coming into this weekend, a very different prospect, Snetterton, with the tyre choices, the qualifying, the 2.9 mile lap, and of course the hybrid working along 2 long straights. That is going to be a lot to think about.
It really is, yeah. We've been doing so many different permutations for tomorrow, and the proviso that it's dry, and it's almost like you'll have a sacrificial race. So thanks to Mr. Gow, because no matter what tyre you start on, the next one you've then got to use the hardest available, and it's going to be a real interesting Sunday with so many split strategies across the grid. I think there's going to be huge amounts of overtaking, or it could be wet and it will be processional.
Podium again for you this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. Anything's possible now. We want to keep it realistic. We know how good a package we've got. We've shown that at the first 2 rounds, so including in the wet at Donington. So obviously we want to leave with some kind of silverware. Jack seers at a minimum.
Fantastic. Have a good weekend, Ronan.
Thank you.